I remember when I saw the first like deep fake of me,
Yeah,
and it also for some reason they gave me a British accent.
love it. Can
And
you
it's
do it
just like a
now?
video. They just took a video that I already had posted to social media and they put totally different words to it. And the words were basically like, "It's me, your girl, Codi Vore. I this is really me. It's really my account. I made a second account so that I can connect with my fans, and I love you all. And it's really me. I really am Codi Vore." And that's that's the video, but it's like over top of something else. And it does look pretty. I mean, it looks real if you
It,
don't think too hard about it. I don't know.
Cody, can I give you my bank account details? I don't know why that suddenly is. I'm really interested.
This podcast is a finalist at the 2025 Independent Podcast Awards. Nice.
Hello, everyone. This is the Tyrant and Training Show, and this improv comedy podcast is about a guest each week telling me how they would rule their own country in a malevolent or benevolent way. I am joined today by Codi Vore, who is going to tell you exactly who she is right now because I have not prepared.
Hi, I'm Codi Vore. I am an adult performer for almost 10 years now, just like a couple months shy of 10 years. And Kevin's looking at me with a surprised face on that one, I think.
I'm just trying to think what I was doing 10 years ago that I've like still kept doing. Like nothing.
And I don't know. That's mostly what I am.
I
I'm an adult performer for 10 years, and I helped found Suede, which is a mutual aid fund for sex workers, and those are
Yes.
my.
Is that like mainly focused in LA? I don't know where the like work
It's mo
business is, but
I'm
yeah.
I'm from Vegas. It's
Mm.
mostly focused in Vegas and LA. We serve sex workers. We say we're gonna help anybody that we can help, but generally we're US based. So
Yeah.
it's primarily for US sex workers. Yeah.
Do you know, I did see that I believe this is part of it, maybe I'm wrong, that you've done a like 24-hour telethon before on YouTube or something,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen
that was cool. Well, it was 12 and I didn't have to do. I wasn't there for the whole thing. It that was Siri Doll put that on the Corn Telethon. It's really it's really cool. Very, very cool setup.
I'd seen that. I get why, because of course it's corn, not porn, because it's
Hmm.
I get why you have to do it. This isn't a criticism of you or Siri Doll or anyone, but God, I hate corn. I
I
hate the
hate
name.
it.
Oh,
I
it's
hate it.
the
I try not to. That's why I say adult performer. I'm not going to say I'm a corn star.
no,
I
I'm
can't.
immediately like up
I'm
block.
gonna say oh, sometimes I have used euphemisms, although I would prefer to use like more professional ones. I'm not, I think that some of I hate them and it's all self-censorship. It's one of those things where like
Oh,
there's no solid proof that you can't say these things. So we're just kind of like complying in advance and it sucks so much.
because I have seen there's someone who described himself as like a mattress enthusiast or something, and I'm like
Mattress,
some word like that, and I'm like, oh, I get. What are we doing? What's the
mattress
point?
actress
It's
is an
very good,
older one.
very good,
Yeah.
but what's the point? Come on.
We used to call ourselves accountants. Do you remember that at all? It
No,
was
what?
we that word kind of stopped being used that way, but for a while back in
Why?
like the cam days, like pre OnlyFans
An
or maybe like
accountant.
early OnlyFans, you would say, yeah, oh, I'm an accountant, and that was like wink, wink,
Wink,
I'm an
wink. Ah,
accountant.
yes.
Yeah, because nobody asks you about your job if you're an accountant. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so on this episode, we haven't done the interview yet where you are ruling your own country, but I am going to pull now when people listen out of context quotes of what you will interview. So I'm going to include
Yeah.
these out of context quotes now.
It's me, your girl, Codi Vore. This is really me, and I love you all. And it's really me. I really am Codi Vore. He can't ratatouille me from the inside anymore.
And now I'm going to ask you, Cody, when you said
Yeah,
all those things, what made you lash out like that?
it was. Oh, I gotta apologize. It was Sven. Sven's this little cockroach that crawls up into my brain every now and then and just like starts kind of going haywire, like plankton in the SpongeBob, where he just starts
Right.
yanking neurons back and forth and stuff like that. So I just got to get Sven in line.
Okay. Did you just make up Sven now, or is that
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I really have a little
Yeah,
cockroach
yeah,
that
no, no,
crawls
no,
in my
no, no,
brain.
no. We're breaking the illusion bullshit. I need to ask you.
No, I just made it up as it
What
came
the?
out.
I thought you were just gonna say, "Oh, well, you know, the way the world is," and you'll move on. I didn't know we were fucking putting in some crazy worm lore from like Shazam. Is that
Yeah,
the thing?
well,
Yeah, okay. Right, let's get into it. By the way, you can follow the Turn to Training show on usual platforms, except X. I refuse to call it Twitter. And you can see it on wherever you find sexy single podcasts in your area. And also, Cody, where do people find you?
people can also find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, X,
You
Twitter, whatever.
have to be
Uh,
the only Cody Vore, Vore.
yeah, Codivore.
Yes.
Well, the thing is that you could probably find a bunch of pretend accounts of me that are not actually
Oh,
me. But look, if you have just have some critical thinking skills when you follow.
yeah.
I have a pretty big audience. You will find a lot of followers on my real accounts. Just use some discretion.
We
There
can
are fake
only
versions of me.
we can only walk you to the door. You have to go through that door yourself. You
Yeah,
can't. Yeah.
you have to go through. I can't hold everybody's hand all the time. So yeah. I remember when I saw the first like deep fake of me and it also and for some reason they gave me a British accent
Love it. Can
and
you
it's
do it?
just like a
Yeah.
video they just took a video that I already had posted to social media and they put totally different words to it and the words were basically like it's me, your girl, Codi Vore. I this is really me. It's really my account. I made a second account so that I can connect with my fans, and I love you all. And it's really me. I really am Codi Vore, and that's that's the video. But it's like over top of something else, and it does look pretty. I mean, it looks real if you
It,
don't think too hard about it. I don't know.
Cody, can I give you my bank account details? I don't know why that suddenly is. I'm really interested.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's yeah. I mean, the biggest tell is like, if somebody crawls into your DMs being like, "You're very handsome," that's the tell. Usually people don't do that, and if they're really doing that for real, they'll probably be a little more personal than that. I don't
Sabine
know,
has done
or
that,
they'll
and
do
I've
it on
went,
their
"What the
main
hell is wrong
account.
with you?" Yeah, like, yeah, no, no, no. Okay, let's get into this podcast, right? Either I'll apologize to you or I'll apologize to listeners that this could go long. I just have
This
a
could be
feeling
long.
it could be long. Okay, do you know what I have to ask you? And it is because
Yeah,
you are someone with a lot of fans and stuff like that. How are you with compliments?
pretty good, I think. I mean, I'm not hungry for compliments, but I'm pretty good at taking compliments. If that's what you're asking.
The thing is, some people wonder, is it taking or receiving? Do you prefer to give compliments or are you awkward
I
about
love
that?
giving compliments.
Really,
I love
yeah.
giving compliments. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not the basic one. Like, oh, do you like giving ones that you're like, I don't think anyone's ever said that sort of compliment to that person?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah, those are really nice when you can notice things about people and yeah.
because you
Yeah.
do see, so like on Instagram and stuff, if you post a video like in Berlin, right, when you're over
Mhm.
there, like there'll be a load of comments from, I don't know who the fuck they are, but there'll be a load of comments being like, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, and I'm like,
Yeah.
lads, do better. Come on. The fucking
Yeah.
4 fire emojis is nothing to
It's
me. That's
good.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
engagement. It's what you got it's
yeah,
a compliment. The biggest thing from that is that like, yeah, the more comments I get on a post, the more people see it, and the more people see it, the more
yeah.
maybe
Okay.
possible money I'll make. So that's always a good thing. I always love to get that, but every now and then I do get more in-depth compliments. Especially
Pages.
I really do love compliments about like my like things that I create. Those are
Mm.
probably my favorites.
Oh, can I say actually, you posted about um I forget exactly what this was, but it was like you're posting a new video every day in February. It was like a 28 day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah.
And the thing is, I really liked that. And I don't know what I said, but I remember commenting and either you liked it or you replied or whatever. And I was like, good. But I had said like, oh, I did years ago, I did 55 shorts. I wrote 55 shorts in 550 days. And I was like, okay, I need to just keep in mind to check at the end of February. But I really hope she actually like completes it because it is such a
It's
creatively
hard.
rewarding. Yeah, and it is hard, it's not hard the first day or two. I'm going off of short scripts. It's when you're in the middle of it and you're like, this is shit. So I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's
But
I really like that.
yeah, thanks. Have you heard the parable about the pottery professor who
No.
all right. This is one of my favorite stories. So it helps me a lot when I'm
Okay.
in a creative spot. So there's a university class where they're teaching the students how to make pots. And the professor splits the class in half and says, okay, half of this class, you are going to be graded. Your final exam is going to be on one pot, the best pot that you can make a perfect pot, and I will grade your perfect pot. And the other half of the class, you will only be graded by the weight of how many pots you make. It doesn't matter if the pots are good. Just
Right.
you need to make as many pots as you can possibly make before this time. And that's how
Yeah.
I'll grade you, is based on how many pots you make. And when the final exam comes and the students all come in with their pots, you've got one half with their little perfect pots and the other half with a big wagon full of pots.
Right.
The best pots in the class were sitting on the top of the wagons because they had so much practice.
Yeah.
While the other side of the class spent so much time agonizing over that one pot, the other side of the class spent all that time making pots. And their first pots look like shit, but plenty of their pots look like garbage. But like a couple of their pots are the best pots in the class. And that's that parable is why I did that. Like why I do that, because it puts you in the habit of making stuff. And that's what like creativity is. That's where it really lives. Like you just have to get in the habit of doing it and having to do it. And then suddenly you have stuff to make and you make stuff.
Are you a perfectionist like that?
Yes.
I feel like I am as well. But
Yes.
I do like to try and remember like that, kind of eyeball it and go, it's fine. Nobody see some of the shit that gets made now. It's fine. Like don't even though it's hard to like stop that voice. It is a pity though, because if we were back in February now, we could have started off with me going, I'll make one sex video and it'll be the best one ever. And you make one every day. It's really fucking amazing.
Yeah. We'll compare our sex videos at the end of the
Celine,
at
the fucking
month.
lighting is awful.
Yeah.
Okay, right, great. For listeners who are fans of yours and they want to know Cody's going to take over a country, this is going to be great. I am fully there.
Yeah.
On a scale to 1 to 10, I'll just get this out here on the sexiness level. How sexy is this island going to be out of 10?
Oh, I mean, in my opinion, it's going to be like an 8.
An 8?
8 or a 9.
This
think
is your
it's going to be pretty
utopia.
sexy. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be all about the sexy. I'm not putting all my weight into sexy,
Right.
but it's going to be a
Right.
very sexy island.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And I'm worried that you said, well, to me, it'll be sexy. Like other people, it'll be like, oh, it's a 4. All right. It ain't no Berlin.
Well, I have proclivities, so who knows?
Yeah.
Not what's my cup of tea isn't necessarily everybody else's, but
4
some
sexy,
people
6 weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a septum piercing, and for some reason that makes some men like wretch in disgust. Like so there will be septum piercings on my island, just so you know.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so potentially pretty sexy island is the where we're going with. But what I do in the podcast, I don't let you take over a country because technically that's bad. I
Okay.
make up an island for you.
Okay.
We just magic up an island, right?
All right.
I'm going to show you a map of the world so you can have an idea where you want your island. Are you going to put it in your near home, near America? Or I should say
might.
United States. Yeah.
I might. Because I have experience there, but I think if I was like I really like if there's a piece of me that really wants to put it in the Gulf, but then I'm gonna have to deal with hurricanes.
Here's a test question. Gulf of
The Gulf of
There's 2 options.
I forgot, what are they calling it now? The Gulf of America?
They put it into they have both here on Google Maps.
The Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. I mean, I was just gonna say the Gulf or the Caribbean in general, like that kind of area it's so nice, but
are you
but
into
I don't want to get yeah, I mean that's definitely I was born and raised in Las Vegas, so I am used to very, very hot, very, very dry weather.
Yeah.
I love California, the California breeze.
I've been to Hollywood and Vegas. Very like touristy holidays, right? Cannot handle it. I went in November thinking it would be cold and did not bring shorts and nearly died on the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's gonna have to be near Hawaii. That's
It's out here,
I
isn't
think
it?
it should be in that area. We can handle
Ah.
we can handle volcanoes. I mean, I don't want to I don't want to encroach on the people of Hawaii. This is just thought experiment. If I had to
Mm.
pick a climate, if I had to pick a climate, weather conditions, I don't think there's anywhere else in better. No mosquitoes. There's no mosquitoes there.
Is there like earthquakes and stuff like that?
There are volcanoes.
And you're not worried about that?
I mean, that happens.
Not in Ireland, not in the Shire. That is
Yeah, and
wet Ireland.
you guys during the wintertime you get like 4 hours of sunlight. You wake up
Yeah.
to go to work and it's dark, and you come home and it's dark.
No, do you know what? Here's the annoying thing. I've been to Oslo a few times. Ireland is colder than Scandinavia. I will put that out there because it's always wet.
Yeah, it's so wet. Yeah.
Okay, so if I put your island there, because I'm going to save this, it'll be there forever.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Or do
All
you
right,
want it
let's do
north
it.
or south? Is there a reason why, is there any particular side that's better?
I don't know enough about the area
it's
to
fine.
tell you which way to
Absolutely
go.
fine. Have you any idea what sort of name you'd want for your country?
No.
You wouldn't name it after yourself.
Name it after myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not the type, I'm just not the type to name it after
Okay.
myself. But I'm really bad at naming things. So like I lock up because I'm like, oh, but I could come up with a better name, so I gotta get into that loose headspace where I just throw shit at the wall. And
Oh, sorry. Do you want to ask Sven?
Sven, yeah, I gotta ask Sven.
See
Yeah,
if
I gotta
he
get
came
into
out of
that
nowhere.
headspace where I can just say it's can I name it more toward the end so that once I have a better idea of what's going on in the island?
Placehold it. Yeah. Absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
There we go. Okay, I'll come back to that because I'll put that there forever. Since we're leaving your island name for a few minutes anyway, when it comes to your official title, because remember, you're going to be in charge of this island in however way you want, right? I am your sycophantic advisor. If you want me to throw out compliments to you, I can.
Okay.
Do you want
Great.
like? Do you want me to do that? Say you're the best at everything.
I'll ask for them if I want them.
If you need, yeah. If the confidence is struggling, just yeah.
I will demand compliments
Beautiful.
when I need them.
How smart. Your official title, so what people should refer to you as. Like, do you want to be what? It can be anything, by the way. It can be queen, goddess, president, prime minister,
Director.
Oh, are you thinking
Director.
film?
Kind of, but it's kind of just goes. It's a little beyond that too. It's just the director directs. I direct. Where everything
like,
it's a new title. It's not a new title. It's an old title, but
you're using it in. Yeah. No, you are the direct. So should people call you the director or like Director Codi?
Director Codi, I think,
Director Codi.
or the director. Either like you would like say, oh yeah, that's the president, but you'd also say, President Bush,
President
whatever.
Bush, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just in my head, Director Codi is like a villain in Star Wars, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she.
Yes, Director Codi. Yes,
Director Codi.
Yes, yeah.
Do you want a Death Star?
Do I want a Death Star? I feel like we should have some kind of protection, perhaps. But it depends. Okay, so I gotta know, what's the rest of the world look like?
As it is today.
So are we at risk of being, attacked? Taken over?
Not immediately. Like most games I've played where you're a country, at the start you're settled. It's fine.
You're settled.
People are happy.
But I probably need like some alliances and some
Who would, if you can pick, we'll say one country. But what country would you be like immediately? I'm chatting them up. I'm saying hello.
Honestly, Ireland would be like pretty high on my list. I feel like, but there's not a lot of you guys don't have a ton to. We would probably agree on a lot of things, but
I'm actually the 7th best trained fighter in Ireland. So I mean, good luck with that. If you need help.
I would say, I don't know. I would hope that we would have some kind of like export that America likes too much to fuck with us,
but not enough to take it. Like,
like, yeah, like they're like, oh, well, they make, They make all the world's special spicy delicious whatever something
So,
that we make that they can't get anywhere else. It's a new material, a new kind of like metal or something. See, actually that's a bad idea.
yeah, you're
It can't
walking
be something,
into.
it can't be a natural resource, because that's like the first way that you get your shit wrecked. Like you can't have a good natural resource, or
No.
that is, especially one that is easy to extract with a small amount of people. You need
Mm,
something.
you
That's how you get like enclave economies and shit. They'll
okay?
come and
You
you'll have one company take over, and then it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. They'll take over if they hear we've got something. So it's
Cody,
we have to
Cody,
be like entertaining or something.
Cody,
They
you're
have to be
great.
like,
You're panicking, Cody. You're panicking. You're great. You're good. You're good. You're in charge.
okay, yeah. So no enclave economies. We're not having
Just
any
look
of
at the
that.
cat. Oh, if you can see the cat, he's fine.
Okay, that helped. That helped.
There.
That
Okay,
helped.
good.
Good.
Sorry.
Um, sorry,
I
Sven.
asked you. I asked you what your name title was.
Director.
Okay,
Well, you asked if I wanted a Death Star, and I have to
I
think about
did.
how much I want
Okay.
to. We definitely need some kind of protection,
Okay,
some
you will
kind of
have something.
arms.
We can deal with that as well.
I think we will have some kind of arms, yes.
Okay, we have to find out as well, because I always tell people, and don't worry about size of the island. It's fine. Like you have plenty of room, but you have 10 million citizens. Are you happy with that, or is that too many?
I think that's fine.
Some people get
Yeah.
really hung up on it. Like, absolutely not. Like they get really, yeah, that's
Oh,
just,
that
yeah.
sounds great. That sounds great.
Okay, and there are 10 million fans who are your most loyal and hardened, it's the wrong choice of word, fans. Are you happy with that? Every single one of them absolutely adores you.
They just love me. They think I am
Oh
just like
my
a
God.
great leader that
Yeah,
they're very, very excited to
yeah.
serve. Yes. Yes.
Happy with
I'm
that.
I'm
Okay.
okay with that. I'm cool with that. That
You,
makes things a lot simpler.
oh yeah. And by the way, when you make decisions, right? Whatever you decide, they're on board, at least initially.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Cool.
like,
Yeah.
for example, when I say that, I usually think of how you are the director, Cody, of this island. All right. Do you want to allow people to vote in like 100 senators, and they'll handle the everyday boring stuff of running a country? You have ultimate say. Or would you tell people, look, there's no voting. I'll grab 10 people I trust. They'll handle all that. There's just no voting whatsoever. So, like, do you want any democracy or not? And either
Um,
way, they're
I,
happy.
Either way, they're happy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it is more efficient if I were to select people.
So you're not
I
for
think
democracy.
I am generally for democracy. I think
Generally,
democracy makes sense in
when you're not in
in the
charge.
real world. When
Yeah.
I'm not, yeah, when I'm not in charge, I want to
Yeah.
have power.
Absolutely agree.
But um uh I think can we do democracy, but I get veto power?
Yeah, no, absolutely. If so,
So
yeah.
they can select people, and people can elect them, like people can run that
Mm,
are interested in it and select themselves. But if
yeah.
I am like, not him,
Ted Cruz, hello. You're like,
I'm like, I don't think
try that
so. I don't
again.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think that's
Okay,
what I would do. Yeah.
perfect. So you are allowing democracy, but only if they vote in people you like.
I am allowing democracy, and generally the democracy will just continue, and it'll go, and because that is less work for me. And then I don't have people being like weird to me because they want me to pick them, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can just,
yeah,
because I don't
yeah.
want that, I would rather very, very, very sparingly use a veto power just in
Are
case.
when you're ruling this island, are you going to be like one amongst the people, or are you going to be very standoffish? Do you know what? I'll even ask it in a way of saying, what type of house do you want? Do you want to like a normal house, or do you want like a chateau with high walls and guards to keep the riffraff out?
I mean, as long as, okay, you said these people are big fans of me, as long as they're not
Mm,
being weird. Like, I don't want to be in danger. My thought is like, I don't want to feel, I would want to live a normal life. So that would be part of like, I would have some rules, some strict rules about how weird you be to me.
okay.
So like you could get in big trouble for coming into my space, but my space is pretty fine, normal. I mean, I'd have a big house. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I
you
have
absolutely should have a
some
big
like
house. Yeah.
I'd have some cool stuff, but like maybe
What?
even two houses, maybe two
Why do you
houses.
need two
I'll
houses
take
in one
two
place?
on opposite sides of the island. I don't know how
Oh,
big is the island,
it's
you
big
know?
enough for 10 million people. So whatever that is, it's big
Yeah,
enough.
so
Yeah.
two, one
Oh,
over
maybe. Yeah.
here, one over there,
Probably. Yeah.
different
Okay.
coasts. And
And
but I would want to just be able to live in the city. I think that's
okay.
probably one of the worst things about being in charge is not or about being too big is that you
Yeah.
can't just be a normal person, and I would want to be able to be a normal person.
Let's say
Yeah.
I'll use me because I enjoy this. This is a new phenomenon that I enjoy. Where let's say I'm out on the street in this island, and
Mhm.
I see director Cody, right? And I go, well, that's my new friend Cody, and I decide to yell Cody and then run at you for a hug. I enjoy a running hug, and they both run and.
That's too much, man.
Oh no! Awkward.
Well, from you because you're my friend.
Yeah,
It's different because I know you.
well done.
So that's different. So that is different.
Yeah.
And it would have to be there would have to be a relationship already established. I
Okay,
think that's
just random
the
strangers.
difference.
Okay,
Random
fine.
strangers, no, you can't do that. But you can't do that because then I'm gonna be no. And the running, it's sudden.
I don't take off in a sprint at you. I slowly, you know what I mean? I don't.
I mean, the way you described it felt like you're sprinting at me.
In red face, just taking a stop for breath. Okay.
I this is how I would say to fans, like if you are taking my order somewhere, or if you are
Yes.
like interacting with me in a way that you have to interact with me, and you're like, hey, by the way, do you do this, or do you work? One
Yeah.
person asked me, do you work online? And it was so funny. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, or sometimes they'll just be like, hey, by the way, big fan, or something like that. Great. Love that energy. That's
Right.
absolutely
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Yeah.
In fact, that does kind of make my day. Like that's kind of sweet. And I like
Yeah.
that. I think it's like going out of your way to see me, or like, that kind of thing is a little more, or like when I was approached, like I've been approached at the gym where somebody was like, what, like, hey, are you this person? And I'm like, got my headphones in, like I'm working out, and I'm just like, nope. And they're like, I'm pretty sure you are. And I was like,
I wish I wasn't.
no.
Come on. Yeah.
And then they like messaged me later and they were like, way to be so stuck up. All I wanted was a picture or something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's no.
Yeah. No. Okay. I even forgot to question. Yes. Okay. That type of behavior isn't allowed. You're into fashion, right?
Yeah, you do a lot of research. Good.
I'm good at this, you see. I'd imagine though, with your online work, I'd imagine people kind of do like whatever gender, kind of not has to be, but is just naturally going to, because you're going to have like different styles, and you're not going to start off and go amazing. Like
right? I find that a lot of people in the industry over time get into fashion. Not everyone, but a lot of them get into clothes and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
As director, Cody, what sort of official garbs do you want?
I'm going Catholic inspired with this. Because
Pope?
I just think yeah, well, like priests and Pope, but make it cunt. Bedazzled, slutty, but like inspired by Catholic garbs.
Okay.
A little bit cultish. I want it to feel a little cultish. This is, people can wear whatever they want at it, on en masse, but like if I'm going to like preside over people, like the leadership spaces, like we're wearing like cool Catholic robes with little cutouts.
Okay, I did find one for you. I don't think this is quite what you're looking for, but I just typed in bedazzled slutty Pope, and we'll see what happens. Would you want something like this? No,
not quite. It's a little too costume.
Okay, well, see. I mean, we class it up a bit, but Jesus, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's got to be classier. Class it up. I wanted to feel very luxurious, but also kind of camp.
Do you want that's the only one that's really showing up. But
Here,
oh God, you have a reference picture.
I actually
Not really outfits. They're just someone in a bra, and you're like, okay.
Somebody did this. I think it was who one of the fashion designers did this at Fashion Week this year. It was all very like Catholic,
Right.
like it was very Italian. It was but I can't remember
Oh,
who
that
did
was
it.
like
But
a Met Gala dress is the one where that came from. Like it was
yeah,
inspired by a Met Gala.
there there was some of that too. Yeah. Yeah. This one was like really recent and hang on.
I do have another one for you. It's the best I'm
Yeah.
going to find, to be honest. Take it or leave it. This is all we have in stock. That sort of one? No.
Yeah, people can wear that. People can wear that. Here,
Yes.
it was, I believe it was Dolce and Gabbana menswear, let's see, 2025. I think maybe if you look that up and
Wait,
images. Nope, not quite. I'm gonna type Catholic or maybe priest. It wasn't like their ready wear looks.
there
Yeah.
have been guests on before who
Yeah.
have said like, "Oh, I'm not sure about a political podcast," and it's moments like this where I'm like, "It's not a political podcast."
Yeah,
Trust
okay.
me.
So look up Dolce and Gabbana menswear 2025 priest. And this is kind of the vibe that I'm that I'm going for that I would like.
Dolce and Gabbana 2025 menswear priest.
Priest.
So
And it
specific.
probably doesn't even need to necessarily be menswear, but I think the menswear was like really stand out for it.
Okay.
Let me see, because I've been looking it up. Yeah. So you see these like rich colors
Yeah.
and
No, fair
yeah,
enough. Yeah.
and kind of inspired. I really like this. The third one on there is pretty cool,
Oh, with
like
the robe of it. I wonder
we've
can
got
I?
this big glorious robe. But then
There
there's
we go.
also like cut off sleeves happening in some of these, so it is kind of
So
like
that's what you're wearing, right?
yeah,
You're
yeah,
going for
something
that.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's going to
yep,
be
yep.
warm. Just pointing that out.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Air
But
conditioning, the whole island.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
we'll do it indoors.
Do you
I'll
do you
have
want a
something else.
do you want a crown or scepter or anything like that? Do you want a throne? Do you want to sit on a throne?
No.
No.
No, not really a throne. I don't know. I'd prefer to lay down. I'm a little more horizontal than a throne.
Okay. Yeah, but
Um, I
right.
just can't
Okay.
see myself spending my time on a big chair all day. I just can't. I think it would just kind of be there as like
But
a
did you watch Game of Thrones?
yeah.
So if you went to, I don't know where that is, Belfast, something like that, you're telling me that you wouldn't sit on the Iron Throne and go, I'm amazing. Right now,
Yeah,
I'm
but
really
like
cool.
only for a little bit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wouldn't,
Okay.
I
You,
would be like I'd be like, "Oh, the novelty of sitting on this." Also, it looks terribly uncomfortable. A
yeah, you can get a
terribly
pillow.
uncomfortable seat. Yeah, you'd need cushioning
Yeah,
for that. You're sitting on a bunch of swords. I
yeah,
um it's cool and all. Very cool symbol. I guess that's the point, is that you need something to like dress you to
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's a symbol. It's not something you actually spend
Well,
your time sitting on.
well, are you? I suppose the reason why you'd have that is if you're meeting like dignitaries and stuff like that. But like, are you going to be working at home? Or are you going to go like, no, I'll go into the office for that. This is my I know you have two houses, but are you going to
Yeah.
like allow people to come to your house? Or are you going to say like, no, get away from me?
No, we're gonna have like a sort of resort center. And that's where like official business is gonna happen. There's
a
gonna be like a whole
resort.
complex. And it'll feel like a resort. Yeah, because it should, because it's comfortable. I want to be comfortable in that place. I want everybody else to be comfortable. So it'll be like a place kind of near the beach, with a nice gym inside that overlooks the ocean that you can go work out in and like
It's probably like
little
a national landmark, this resort, right?
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
definitely. This
okay.
is like the capital. This is like your capital space. It'll be like close to my house so I can go to it, but I wouldn't live there. There'd probably be some places to live in there, but I wouldn't live there. I would, but that's where like business would get done, and there'd be lots of cute little nooks to have like a nice little cup of coffee type thing, or a little pastry, sit and enjoy the breeze and
Can I be honest? First of all, I was delighted that I emailed you, and I'm glad I'm vindicated because you're lovely, right? I just say that
oh, thank
honestly.
you.
But I say that because I'm afraid to like say the next part. It feels like you're describing Mar-a-Lago. And
I guess so. I guess it does.
yeah,
But I mean, but what's to hate about the idea of like a nice little place to be like
to give
near
him credit.
nature, but also like I don't hate that. I don't hate the idea of like of doing business somewhere where you can be happy, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that these kinds of places would be like, okay, if I was gonna be, if I'm being honest, these sorts of spaces would be central gathering places
Public
in
spaces.
all of the different like neighborhoods. Like
Yes.
neighborhoods would have these sort of gathering centers that would be like nice and pleasant to be in, and nice, pleasant places to be with. Also, no golfing.
No golf. Oh,
So
you're not a fan of golf?
No, fuck golf. No golf. There's no golf. Golf is illegal.
What?
Actually,
What about pitch and putt?
I mean, I don't know. I guess if somebody makes an argument for it, but
My dad's like one of the best pitch and putt players in Ireland. He's
well,
fantastic.
he can stay in Ireland.
Oh, fuck you! My dad is lovely. What do you mean? Okay, yeah,
No,
fine.
you can come visit. You can come
Good.
visit. I'm anti golf.
Yeah, fair.
Because I'm
yeah.
anti golf course.
Yeah. If it was really contained, you'd be like, oh, do what you want. But
Yeah. Like if you want to do
wasted.
if you want to do fucking extreme whatever that thing is they do where they hit the golf balls off of buildings or something. If somebody really wants that,
they can do that.
I don't really care. They can do that. That's fine. As long as it's more of just like it's a glorified space to have. It's so much land for such a small activity that is really it's a really bad thing that we do. And yeah, I realize that there will be politicians that come in to try to be like diplomats that want to play golf with us. And
no, they're there to work.
That will hurt us diplomatically, I think. I think that will actually hurt us diplomatically that we do not play golf.
Or it might keep some politicians away that you might want to keep away. By the way, I do, and the one that I do agree what you're saying, and you are absolutely right. But my God, the Ryder Cup is amazing, buddy. It's so good. You have no idea. You have to sit down and watch it. It's an amazing event. But besides that, there's no golf on your island. Any ideas for a name yet? You getting any sense?
Not yet.
No, I thought it was going to be Dolce and Gabbana Island. But okay.
No, definitely not.
I have a tough question for you though, because every leader deals with this, no matter how fantastic they are. Do you need a compliment before it or after?
After.
Okay. After. Every leader deals with a scandal. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Barack Obama did it with his tanned suit. Do you remember that? That was tough. Your approval rating is 98%.
Okay.
2% is my dad and his friends who are not allowed to play pitch and putt. They're very unhappy. Unfortunately, a scandal is about to break out involving director Codi. The good thing is, I don't know how this works realistically, but let's be honest, the podcast is nonsense. You get to pick what the scandal is. But here's the thing. I'll give you a second to think about it, because your advisors would say, director, we think you should go on to the highest rated nightly news program, kind of like a Frost Nixon scenario, right? You sit down, you explain to the people what happened. You should never apologize. If we've learned anything from politicians nowadays, you never apologize. You give reasons. Now, would you do that with an honest journalist, or would you decide, let's get a bullshit propaganda person who is all about you? Or would you say, no, honest journalist, I will face the people?
I knew that this was going to be a tricky thing for me, this particular podcast, because I am so not aligned with dictatorship.
Yes.
I have personally learned in my experience that honesty is like the honesty is my number one go-to. Like, this is how I get out of a sticky situation. Like, if I'm in trouble, then the what you have to do is you have to be really honest with everybody around you and let the chips fall as they may, and then you're clean, and that's fine. So I don't know, because in this we're not apologizing. So I guess it depends on the.
I tell you what, you can do what you want. If you want to go on to it and go, I'm so sorry.
Well, if only if I'm sorry. What if I'm not sorry about it?
I don't know what your scandal is yet. Yeah, you might have been like, fuck you, I'll do what I want.
Yeah, maybe.
However you want to play it. Yeah, do you reckon it's going to be an honest journalist or a bullshit artist who loves you?
Probably something an honest journalist who does see my side of things.
Okay. I'll tell you
I
what.
don't want to. It's not a journalist that's like specifically trying to gotcha me, right? Like it's not somebody that's. I'm not going to sit down with somebody who's opposed to me. I'm going to sit down with somebody who like, yeah, they understand my side, but they are also in general an honest journalist. They're not just a sycophant, you know. They just actually genuinely like me.
Okay.
That's the.
Do you
that's
want
the
to add
vibe.
in like a wink wink? So I'll be like, right, propaganda, got it. Whatever you want.
Right? They
Um,
actually are a very honest journalist,
yeah,
and the people know them as an honest journalist.
perfect.
Uh,
What we'll do is we're going to role play this. I'm going to act as this journalist. I'm going to call them Anderson.
I got to figure out what my scandal is, don't
Put
I?
words in front of the other. Would you rather me jump into the interview and ask you questions and we can build a scandal from that, or would you like to pre-prepare
Yeah, that
a
sounds
scandal?
fun.
Okay,
That sounds fun.
we're going to say that coming back from a break, Anderson is going to go, thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're here with director Cody. By the way, I should say, on the way into the meeting where you're very serious, right? Your advisor's saying, you need to nail this. Anderson goes, Director Cody, and sprints at you very fast for a hug. What do you do? What do you do?
I'm gonna give him a big hug.
Do you run back?
No, I mean, yeah, I'll run back and give a big hug. Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, Director Cody. Unfortunately, sadly, we have to move on from your rightful banning of golf to go on to the big scandal that's rocking the country. Now, your approval rating was 98%. It has gone down to, do you know what? I'll do it. It's a very low hanging joke, but I'm gonna go. It's gone down to 69%. Hey!
9%.
Yeah, the crowd is full of morons. It's gone down to 69%. Can you tell me when this happened? What were you thinking? What made you react in that way?
I think you know what my answer is gonna be. Well, you see,
when is the operation, Cody? When are you getting rid of Sven?
you see, I have this little guy, Sven.
Okay.
And he sometimes goes up into my brain and moves my neurons back and forth.
Right. Yes.
And like a marionette kind of. Now I realize that this is a challenge to my trust with the people of Untitled Island, and
sounds pretty good to me.
Untitled Island might end up sticking. Yeah, and that is why I'm undergoing a procedure to
you're killing
ensure.
Sven.
Yes. I have to kill Sven,
First
the
of all,
little cockroach.
I think that's well, oh, it was a cockroach.
Yeah, or something like that. I said
we don't know what the fuck
a
it
long
is.
Time ago.
It's an alien or something.
Little alien guy, yeah. Well, he can live. He just doesn't. He just needs to not be inside of me anymore or have any access to my neurons. He can't ratatouille me from the inside anymore. We gotta get rid of.
I think I figured out your scandal, if you don't mind.
What's
Okay, so yes, we've heard that you've been not yourself. Where has Sven been when he's not in your brain? Because you said he roams up to your brain. Where else is he hanging out?
I think he just roams around. I think he's
everywhere.
I think he exists in like a little pocket dimension somewhere.
People called you
like
crazy,
slips
but
in.
We did, people called you crazy and you said, I'm getting rid of Sven. And we went, all right. Your rating went down when we saw Sven.
Yes. Yeah, you realized that there was a piece of me that was out of control and it was Sven. So
now I have to say rid of Sven. He's become quite popular. Now, I don't know, will this work on you? It depends if you've
people
seen this
like
program.
Sven.
Yeah, it depends if you've seen this program. If you have, you'll probably get it. If not,
okay.
We need to talk about this program. It's great. But here's Sven. I will, because it's an audio podcast, I will point out that it is the little eye monster in Alien Earth. Have you seen Alien Earth?
No, I haven't yet. It looks very, very good.
You should
know
watch it.
It's definitely on the list.
Yeah, it's I hope I didn't spoil anything else, but it's a fantastic character. The highlight of the thing. So you were getting rid of this Sven eye monster. Fuck you.
So
no, I mean you're great.
Sven Eye Monster showed up, and people were upset at first, and I said, "Oh, no worries, I'll get rid of Sven the Eye Monster to make you all
They
happy."
didn't know.
But then everybody started to like Sven the Eye Monster, and
Yeah.
so now the people are kind of divided about Sven the Eye Monster. So
31%
if I keep him, if I lose him, yeah.
And you're going ahead with the surgery. You're going ahead with it. You're getting rid of him.
Well, on record, yes.
Okay, what are you doing? This is away from. What are you doing?
I mean,
Oh, you were just keeping.
I'm gonna get rid of him. Yeah. I ain't gonna kill Sven.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill Sven. I just need to tell people that Sven has been dealt with.
Right, but there are people.
Well,
okay.
I don't want Sven working on my brain anymore. That's the most important thing.
Honestly, if Sven there is working on your brain, your life is improving.
Yeah. Sven and I have been together for a long time. I would have a hard time parting with Sven, but we're gonna equip Sven with some things that make him not so obvious to the outside public.
Okay, you're gonna try and hide him.
I'm going to try to hide Sven, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anderson is going to go for a break and go, "Thank you so much. I'm a big fan. You're great." He asks you, "Look, we're doing a documentary about you, right? I'll be honest, it's a propaganda. Like, this is pro director Cody. Do you want us to put in any fantastical fact about you? We can make it up. Kim Jong-il put it 18 all hole in ones. So, like, what do you want to tell people?"
I think that the people should know that I Bonnie Blued. I have fucked like 1,000 men in one day.
Right.
That I am capable of that. That was a challenge that I was able to complete.
Would you ever do that, even like practically, or
no?
Like, would it be like, no, I wouldn't actually be interested. Like, it just doesn't.
Not really. No.
It seems like a stunt. Like, it seems like a pretty.
It's
severe,
a stunt. It's a stunt, and it's very impressive. And I am not the one for that. I'm not the one for that. I am so impressed by it. It's not me. It's not my scene necessarily. I would love to be able to have that title. I think it's impressive and cool. But no, it's not my. I think I would be very, very tired very, very soon into that. And
is that like the record, or is there a record, or what?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, but impressive though.
I'm gonna ask you, your island. Do you have any ideas for your island's name yet?
I'd like Untitled Island, honestly.
Untitled Island. It's a bit
Untitled
of mystery
Island.
to it. Yeah. Do you want a layer of fog over the island so like people can't find it easy?
Oh, I do like that idea, but I do like sun. I like sun too. So
it'll be like Wakanda. It's a magical fog from the outside.
Okay, yeah. Please give us a magical fog.
That's
yes.
Magical fog.
Love that.
Untitled Island. Is there any unusual list that Untitled Island is top of? So it has the best healthcare, best mental health, best dental care, best education, all that stuff. But what unusual list would it be top of in the world?
My brain just, like, after you said it, my brain just shouted abortions, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I mean, that would be the top of the list, but for some reason, my brain was like, most abortions per capita. That's not true. I just had to share what came out of my head when you asked that. No, we have the most instances of heterochromia.
I have no idea what that means. I'm interested to find out.
2 eye colors.
Oh,
people having 2 different eye colors.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Do you have that, or do you know anyone who has that?
Nope.
Would you like to have that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I never really thought about it. But but yeah, I think we just kind of have like a higher than usual rate of heterochromia.
Yeah.
And also a lot of left-handedness.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Oh, I'm left-handed. I will let you know that the reason for those 2 different eye colors is because nearly everyone on the island has their own Sven. They just haven't told you.
We're actually all, it's just Sven in there.
It's just one big, it's like, did you watch the Suicide Squad with Starro at the end? It's just like that. You watched the movie.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's all one big hive mind. That's why they keep running at you to hug.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get close.
Yeah, we all have little Svens in us.
Oh my God, now I want to give Sven a love story. What mundane everyday item or thing or pet peeve is banned?
Yeah, it's golf.
Anything else? Do you want one more?
Anything
I'll give
else?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Like I was saying before, overly, parasocial fan worship type shit.
So you can't be friends with celebrities, is what you're saying. You'd count yourself a celebrity, right?
I would say a micro celebrity.
Yeah,
Micro celebrity. Yeah.
so you're not
Good
allowing
for both of us.
any citizens to be friends with any celebrities, how micro or major.
No. You can be friends. Friendship
Mm.
is great. It's
Not
just
allowed to
like
date.
that like paparazzi shit. Don't do that
Oh
shit.
God,
Like
yeah,
we
no,
don't do
no,
that.
yeah.
That is like deeply like we don't fuck with people. We like respect people's privacy.
Good.
Like
Okay.
it's like that's a norm. That's like a cultural norm. Like people look at you funny if you're being weird about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay.
And let's see. I gotta think for a second. It's a great exercise for me because again, I like so many things. I'm not a person with like strong favorites and like strong likes and dislikes. So
I'm
it's
very
a
cynical,
fun
so this is
challenge.
absolutely a question I could answer for the next hour
It's a
myself.
fun
Yeah,
challenge to try to find something that I'm like that I hate enough to be like, because I'm always like, no, I could see why somebody would like that,
yeah. Oh, if
like
they like it, what's the harm? Yeah.
yeah.
I should point out, especially for listeners who are listening to the podcast to listen to you, right? It's a light entertainment podcast. Don't take everything so seriously.
Yeah, I know. That's
You know.
my and then I'm a perfectionist too. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I gotta make sure everybody likes me and likes my island,
No.
No, it, there would be nude uh I think that there would be a lot of places where public nudity was completely allowed
Mm.
and there would be no laws about boobs and that would not be
It's just a
considered
funny way to
nudity.
phrase it. No laws about
Well, yeah.
boobs.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
no, that wouldn't like nipples would not be included in
Mm.
nudity. That's just
The mad thing is, do you know what I was saying about the whole corn is an awful word? I get why it has to be used, but it's ridiculous. Like,
Mhm.
anyway, the mad thing then as well is, do you know the way you have? I follow you on Instagram now as well, right? So you'll post up pictures there, like work pictures, right? So you're wearing fucking like whatever the outfit
Yeah.
is, but very sexy and yay. But I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't say porn. But and not that I want like, oh, you shouldn't be allowed to, but like it's a bit ridiculous when you might as well be naked at that point. Like,
Yeah.
like
It's all very stupid.
just yeah, just stick with corn apparently. But okay, no, like, very
So
liberal attitude
okay.
to
Yeah. So nudity, very, very, very permissible. There are a lot of spaces where public nudity is just allowed.
yeah,
And the spaces where they're not, it's just like your junk. It's just
yeah.
your crotch. That's it. So we're gonna have free public nudity. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put some laws down. We're gonna get a little dictatory here. I'm putting some laws about advertising space. I want
Right.
to limit advertisements so much. Like, I don't think you should be allowed to put billboards up.
Yeah.
I
Vegas
think
would get a lot of
I
them, wouldn't it?
I think that it is an assault. I think
Yeah.
that it is an assault on your mind space. You are not consenting to seeing that, to being exposed to it. I think there should be laws limiting the amount of public advertising. And also, I think there should be laws about about what age children are allowed to start using social media.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't know exactly how I would enforce this, because I'm not going to be doing those like I'm not going to be requiring everybody
Yeah,
who
yeah,
goes on
yeah.
social media to upload an ID or something like that.
Yeah.
But like as a rule that's on the books, like children under the age of I'm going to say 15 or 16.
Yeah.
I'm going old with it.
Yeah.
Like no smartphones. I mean, you can have a smartphone, but it's like a locked smartphone. Like you can't
You can
like
call
don't
your parents or whatever. You can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can have landline, you can have phone, you can call people, you can
Mm.
text people, you can have you know what? You can even have a Discord. I'll let you have a Discord chat.
Right.
Discord
Yeah.
channel
Yeah.
with other people your age. Great. Fantastic. Fine. But we're not doing TikTok. We're not doing X,
Yeah.
Twitter. We're not doing any of that until you're older. I think that would be a little bit of a dictatorish move, but I feel strongly about it.
I
Yeah.
I have a few more questions, right? I'll give you a yes or no because we could talk shit for ages on this one. Elon Musk would like to visit the island. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, good.
No. No.
Trick question. There is a knock on your door. Knock, knock,
Ooh,
knock.
okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who is it?
Oh, it's Paul, your finance person.
Oh, okay. What's
Hello.
going on,
Knock, knock.
Paul?
Hey, hey. You said that in a. Oh, Paul. Like, do you not like him?
Sorry. Here, I'll get. Well, why are you? Well, you're my finance person. Why are you
Yeah.
upset? What's going on?
No, I'm not upset. I'm really, really happy. I have great news for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm after checking the finances. We have a lot of money in the country. That mysterious, spicy, well, I forget where mysterious, spicy something that we were selling is doing great. And we have
Awesome.
10 billion. Do you know what? I'm going to say that's like massage oil. We make great massage oil.
Yeah, great.
We have 10 billion
Love
in
that.
surplus. Okay.
Whoa.
Here's the thing. The citizens, your approval rating has gone back up to 94%. Well
Yay!
done. Yeah. The talk on like what Vore filmmaking is was just fascinating. So they all went, fuck it is fantastic.
They forgot.
They forgot.
Yeah.
They forgot. And they would like to build, basically, they'd want to build you something in your honor. Now I know you're
Aw.
humble and stuff, but I thought you were going to say no instead of going, oh. But okay, you're humble still.
Yes, I'm very humble.
They're not very creative, by the way.
Okay.
They want your idea. What sort of world wonder could we build in your honor?
Oh, I want a cathedral. Going
hard on that,
along
yeah.
with this, going along with the theme, I would love a building that is made with art by artists. I want there to be art and decadence and symbolism.
Right.
Just fucking chock full of symbolism. I want to select some of the best artists in the world to commission them to basically create a temple of some kind. I want it to be publicly available, that people can go in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The people can go there and view it as a marvel. It's going to stand the test of time. I want it to be so beautiful that people have epiphanies looking at it. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a monument to me. I would like to be featured in it, and I would like to probably be buried there, or like to have
absolutely.
like some kind of monument there for
in
that
old age,
purpose.
not now. In old age,
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not trying to be buried alive.
No, you're not
there.
trying. This is your way out. No, yeah.
And I think that at night, there's probably like a couple nights a year or a couple nights a month that it is an orgy space.
Oh, cool.
I would like it to be. I would love there to be sex parties there a couple nights a month.
Hey, as someone who's never been near an orgy, what's the first thing so if I go, hey Cody, I'm going to an orgy, what's the first thing I need to know?
Who's there? What kind of orgy? Like, who's being invited to this orgy? That's what
honestly,
matters the most.
I got
to
an
me.
Email. It was in my spam folder. I'm very excited.
So then I would make sure that personally I would bring someone that I felt comfortable with playing
Celine's
with.
coming with me. Okay, Celine's
coming with you. And you guys maybe you're just going to be voyeurs. Maybe you're going to play with each other a little bit. Maybe you're interested in playing with other people. But like, that's a really good place to start, because then you're not sure what to do.
But do you, it's going to sound so stupid. Do you stay on the outskirts and try and like I'm thinking it was like a American football huddle, like, or do I jump in the middle?
They're kind of, well, you can. It just depends on how, like, what you want from that. But I think a lot of people are, and especially if it's your first time, you probably just kind of want to watch, and that's super okay. Maybe you'll make eyes at a person and that person will approach you, and maybe you'll want to do something on the side with somebody because like the idea of being watched is fun. Or maybe you'll see there's something going on in the middle where everybody's taking turns with something and you want to do that and you go over there and you do that.
Okay.
But it's really about what you're comfortable with, and I would assume that since you are a civilian that has never been to an orgy before, that what you will want to do is you will want to just take it all in and just be there.
But you might notice about me, but like I'm a talker. Like I feel like let's pretend like let's say there's an orgy going on, and I'm like, oh Celine, oh I know Cody. I feel we're jumping in, but I feel like you'd be like, oh cool. Kevin, shut the fuck up. Like we're busy here. Like you don't need me coming
Well,
over going, have you ever tried to use AI? I fucking hate it. You're like,
well, it depends on the orgy. I think
yeah. Is it much
a
chat?
lot of them, I think a lot of them, the music is too loud to really have a full conversation,
I talk loud.
but
Yeah.
probably, and it really depends, but probably if you go outside, people are smoking something, you could talk there, like
Okay,
if,
okay.
you know, I'm sure there's a quiet room where you
It
could
doesn't
talk to
happen out there.
somebody.
It doesn't spill out to outside the
No, no,
orgy.
no, no,
Okay,
no. I mean,
okay,
maybe.
okay.
I don't know.
But
Maybe it
you
does.
don't, yeah,
Depends. It
okay.
really depends. It really depends. Like some
Right.
orgies have like are a little bit more strict and contained. I
Yeah.
like in the industry, we tend
Mm.
to have more contained things, I think.
Yeah.
Planned, contained, whereas like you go to like a swingers club, who knows?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah.
but like ideally you're going to an orgy that has very clear rules about consent and boundaries and intoxication because like
You'd have a few drinks, wouldn't you?
good,
Yeah, but not like
some
hammered. You don't
some
want to
orgies
be.
you might some
Yeah.
orgies might be sober, it
I
depends, like
I
yeah.
would have guessed I'd compare it to like a mosh pit, but in the sense of like everyone is very respectful. Like anyone who's fucking about is turfed out immediately. Like
You need like a bouncer, and you need people to be on top of that because that's
yeah,
like the
on top of the
that's what'll
bouncer.
ruin an orgy. On top of the bouncer, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you
about
need
that. I'm not.
Yeah, no, you need the bouncer to be free. There's like some other conventions, like if you see someone on a leash and someone's got them, like you better ask their owner,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Before you can run and
like
hug.
what's going on. Yeah, 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 yeah. You don't just go, you generally ask, but you do walk up and you'll say, "Hey, can I, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that?"
I
And
love
then
how your voice went
and
down just a little bit. Like, hey, how are you
yeah.
doing?
Hey, how you
How are you
doing?
doing? Yeah.
How you, how you
Awful.
doing there? Yeah. But yeah, so we would have parties like that at this, and they would be like probably most of them would be like invite only type
Yeah, 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 yeah,
vibe
yeah.
again
Yeah.
because you want to be thoughtful about who's there. But
Mm.
that would be something that we would do there, and we would do those orgies would fuel like black magic
Right, back to the
protections,
show.
and
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
so so
yeah. Completely
so
lost. Yeah.
so I mean we have this, so yeah, this is what we're making with that money. We're building just an incredible awe-inspiring building. Unlike Donald Trump's addition to the White House, it's going to be something that artists spend time on. It's going to be something that is designed, and there's going to be detail work in it,
Oh,
and it's going
did
to
you go to the
stand.
Vatican or not the Vatican? Yeah, the Vatican. Did you go to museums or anything like that?
I didn't end up going to the Vatican, but I went
So
to a handful of cathedrals, and
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
that is
Rome is a
a
beautiful
little
looking.
bit.
Do you know what?
Huh?
If you ever get the chance, try and visit Edinburgh.
Oh yeah.
Edinburgh is we were there for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival for two
Mm.
days. So we didn't see any of Edinburgh, but just walking through it, you're like, this is a marvelous city. Like it is beautiful. A lot of a gothic vibe to it as well. So if you're into that. But I
Yeah,
definitely
love
say
that. Love that.
we have to go back there. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that what the Catholics did with that architecture and those buildings is
Mm.
so cool and impressive and beautiful. And I really am not a Christian and don't vibe with. I
Yeah.
experience this kind of cognitive dissonance when I'm in those spaces because I'm like I don't know if I stand for what this stands for, but
But
like there's something so impressive and beautiful about like the human capacity to build and create. And like it's just, and also I just find it really fascinating. I love the
yeah.
murals on the ceiling, the way that it makes your eyes look
Do,
up. Like it's just so thoughtfully created, and we just don't make things like that the way we used to. I want something like that,
Paul,
except instead of church services we have orgies.
orgies. Perfect.
Yeah,
You're
that
creating your
that
own
fuel
religion.
yeah, they
Black
fuel
magic.
black magic rituals that help protect
The
and
fog. The
serve the
fog.
people. The fog. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we get the fog.
Fog
And
is from the orgy.
the fog is from the
Naturally.
orgy.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
have these moments where of ecstasy and bliss, and those moments of ecstasy and bliss in this beautiful temple.
Yes.
Basically, they promote abundance and prosperity and protection for the people. That's like how that's what the building is really about. It's about channeling our sexual energy into prosperity for everybody in the island.
Okay, by the way, just to state, Paul is very awkward around the topic of sex. So, like, he's a big fan of yours, but is like,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah. How are you
That's
dealing with?
very sweet.
Do you deal with that at like conventions and stuff? Are there people who are just so awkward?
I when I went to Venus, Berlin, there's this
Mhm.
there's this type of fan that is so excited to see you and so nervous and so like
Yeah.
just anxious, doesn't want to say the wrong thing, and they are my favorite. They are just so sweet, and you just kind of
But
like because they're there for that, and you just kind of make them feel comfortable. You're like, yeah, well, it's okay. It's
my
okay. And you just
instinct,
say it's okay, and they say, oh, okay. And do you want a picture with me? Do
yeah.
you want a hug? Do you want to do this? And yeah, that would be lovely. Is that okay? Can I touch you? You're like, well, you can touch my shoulder, you can touch my waist, that's fine,
You can,
like,
yeah, all
well,
right.
because if you were to take a picture with somebody, then you're like, does that mean that we can, like, can I put my arm around you? Is like, what's the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
boundary,
yeah, yeah.
And the fact that they're asking is like
That's
really
nice.
nice.
Mm,
It's really nice. And I think it's cute. Like, I'm
mm,
like, like I get a little kick out of it. I think it's sweet
yeah.
and
There,
endearing.
I don't have to deal with this, obviously, but I'd be like, if I'm in that situation and someone's really awkward, I'm giving them the biggest hug. I remember saying this to Celine about something, and she was like, no, you can't do that because they're so nervous. If you just come in with so much energy, they're going to go, oh, like they could collapse. They are like so, oh my God, you're a hero. That if you come in with so much energy, like you said there, you're like, oh, do you want a hug? I don't even ask. I am giving you a big air hug on, come here, you fucker. I'm only a person. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, yeah,
I
that's just
I
not.
don't know. I think if you're in that situation where they're there to see you, they're a fan of you, and
Yeah.
I think you're fine to give them a hug. I think you would be fine to do that. I think they would be like, "Oh my God, you're
And
so cool. This was the best day ever." Like that's how they would respond to that. I think that's fine.
I have you have an email. It's a bit awkward
Okay.
because I've never seen this before. But I'm going to try and stumble through it. Have
Okay.
So you've done the Warriors porn parody, right?
hmm
Okay.
hmm
Is there any movie franchise? Because I asked you about The Substance, and that's a valid answer. I've just never seen it. Is there any movie franchise that you'd go, oh, I'd love to do a parody of that?
Almost any of them. I think like I think for some reason my brain immediately went to pirates, even though
Caribbean.
that's been, yeah, there's already a bunch of really really
Right.
really good parodies of that. I just think like it's, those costumes are so fun.
Yeah.
So that would be a fun one. I'd love to do like I would love to do horror movies, slasher movies type thing.
Okay.
Scream, or like Alien, or like, that kind of thing. Would be kind of fun. I would do
Well, here's the
I
thing.
I miss parodies. Yeah.
Do you not do them anymore, or is it just they're not a thing, or
They don't get done nearly as much as they used
yeah.
to. I think it has to do with copyright. I think
Oh, yeah.
it's possible they'll come back, but I mean, they're just not the big studios aren't producing them the way that they
Mm,
used to. It used to be like, oh, we're like, these are the parodies we're making, and now they're all originals. That
yeah.
for the most part, so a lot of times they're like genre parody.
Right. Yeah.
Like, this kind of movie. Like, I
Mm,
did I did a rom-com. I did like a, girl rom-com movie last
okay.
year
Yeah.
called, what was it called? I can't even remember what it's called anymore. Shit. But it was very cute and fun. It
Was it
was like,
heavy on
had
the
like,
rom-com? Like, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it was like
Have,
Bridesmaids. It was like a Bridesmaids
oh,
parody,
okay. I was thinking
kind of
Hallmark
like
sort
that.
of. Yeah, yeah,
No, 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 no. Heavy on the
yeah,
comedy,
yeah.
kind of vibe. Like, we did some, like, I've done stuff like that. They're usually like genre parody now, instead of specific
Specific
parody,
movie.
like the
Okay.
triple X parody of this. Like you see them sometimes, but they're not as common as they used to be.
Okay. I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to jump in as well. And don't worry, this will not be attractive for anyone. But you got an email that they said, look, we want to make a new Pirates movie, right? We're getting rid of Johnny Depp. He's not fucking in it anymore. But we want to make it more horror. Because, you know, the first movie had all the ghosts and stuff, and we felt that we went too Disney with it. We want, for some reason, serious.
A horror pirate movie.
Yeah, just those ghost pirates really fuck people up. But also we wanted to be a sexy porn parody as well. Would you play, they asked, would you do a cameo in it? Would you do a cameo or would you be a main character, or what character would you play?
Probably not the main character, but a main character.
Okay, so we're getting rid of Elizabeth Swann, who I think was Keira Knightley.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm Elizabeth Swann. I think I'm like, I think I would be, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't, man, I don't remember the characers that well, but I would play, I would play like I'd play like a different character.
Would you go with Jack Sparrow? No?
I would love to. Yeah, I'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can go with Jack Sparrow.
Here's the thing: is that like when you play the main character, especially the main girl character in a movie, it is the most flat character. It's the most like you're the serious one, while everybody else gets to be like kind of zany around you.
Oh yeah,
so I like to be the zany character.
It's like with Frodo in Lord of the Rings. He's the most kind of bland, like.
Yeah, you have to have that. You need that. That character is really important. Don't get me wrong. It's not my favorite to play.
Absolutely. That's why I would love villains. I think villains are fascinating. Like
they
should still be
I want to be a
awful,
villain.
but,
I want to be a villain so bad.
I think this works. Do you remember in the first one you had Barbosa, I think his name was. But then you had like there was Mackenzie Crook. He was in the UK office. He was the guy with the eyeball. He kept sticking in and out. They were kind of the comic relief. It was him and another fella, right?
Yeah.
You can be one of them. I'm gonna play the other one. We'll see how this goes. Okay, we're doing a remake.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great.
Now, are we doing this in a? I don't know how this works. Are we doing this in a sexy porn movie fashion where we've arrived at whatever the port is and we're kidnapping the most handsome and beautiful people? Or what way do you want to work this?
I want it to be faithful somewhat. No, not necessarily. It doesn't need to be faithful to the original. It needs to, it's a new story. It's going in the horror direction. And it's hard to see if I kind of have it my way, which I would in this case.
You're deciding, I'm the director. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would I would have there be a main like romantic plot, maybe a triangle, like a love triangle between these like between our main three characters of some kind, something like that.
Ones. Yeah.
And I would really drag out the romantic tension between them. I think that's really fun. Something that's kind of missing sometimes.
Yes.
In porn, usually you're just kind of getting into it, and of course we will get into it. That will be happening with other characters. But I really want to like drum up the tension for our main characters, and then we'll have a sexual release at the end for them. They'll get their moment. It's just like something that's getting built up to, a la like those TV shows with a will they won't they kind of plot. I want something like that in there. And if we're going horror, I definitely want to see some like really like freaky pirate babes. I want to do like, because we got those like skeleton.
Yeah. They look like
like the Davy Jones people. They're like all zombified. I want some zombie pirate babes that are just like going after everybody in the town, just kind of like
ripping them apart.
I would love to have some ripping them apart, but also like leading up to it, I want them to kind of like come in. Maybe the moon is they're not exposed yet, right?
Yeah.
So they're like their pretty version, and they're like seducing some men. They're like having like they're bringing
Brides
the men
of Dracula,
in, and they're fucking the men, and then the moon comes out, and they're all nasty, and they start fucking tearing them apart.
Yes, okay. Brides of Dracula.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally on board. Okay.
Cool.
Right. So this scene is where they're saying, look, you're arriving up onto the port, the I'll say the sexy pirates. I'll just call them sexy pirates. They're riding every man and woman there. By the way, do you prefer, because we're apparently a buddy duo in this, do you prefer my character be male or female?
Oh,
I'll play
whatever.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
just
play
play
male
yourself.
then.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
you're male. I'm guessing. So I
I'm-
would say yeah,
Yeah,
male.
yeah, fair. I'm gonna call myself Jim. Is your name Cody,
Okay.
or what name do you want in this?
Jim and Pim. No,
Oh,
I'm
God.
Jim and
I'll give you-
July.
Jim and July. Oh, July's not bad.
July.
That's pretty. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Why
So,
not?
Jim's arriving. He's after pulling the boat up onto the shore, and he's like, "So are we meant to have sex with the can I have sex with the zombie pirates, or would that be weird? I'm a zombie pirate, but
You are a zombie pirate, so probably what would end up happening because we're like kind of in charge.
Are we doing the scene now? We're doing the scene in this scenario, right?
I mean, it depends. Are you an extra or are you a sextra? Like, do you want to perform sexually? Are you
Well,
a
I've said that
porn
for the
star
last
actor or are
14
you an
years.
extra actor? Like, because in any parody, in any porn
Yeah.
movie, there are generally there are often non-sex characters. Are you a
Okay.
non-sex character
No,
or are you
no.
a sex
I'm a
character?
sex character. The budget
You're
has
a
gone
sex
low.
character.
You've had to drag me into it.
Then we're definitely having a threesome with somebody.
Okay, so we arrive on the
That's-
boat. We'll
That's
just get up
how
to that
that's
point.
probably gonna go.
Okay. So I pull up the boat and I go, July, I hope you've got. I don't need lube. I'm a skeleton. But okay, we need to find someone. Who are we finding? I'm open to everything.
Probably. We have two separate scenes. One of the scenes is like the zombie girls that go into the town and find a
they're
guy.
coming in and yeah.
And then our scene, it's the two of us, because we're like more main characters.
Yeah.
And so we end up having a threesome with the main female protagonist.
Love it.
So like
Sorry,
we capture her or something like that, and she like, depends on what we are able to get away with, what kind of what kind of the vibe is of this is, but like maybe she like seduces us to try to escape, or
the classic yeah.
Something like that.
And I go in and okay.
Or something along those lines, or maybe we like go to fuck her and then she gets one over on us, like she
locks us in the cell and then gets out and right.
Yeah. She ends up locking us up. We're and like I think that's kind of how that would go, because we're villains, but we're also like comic villains, right?
Yeah.
So that's how she would do that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to you just at some point, obviously, and go, look, dick pic ratings. Mine is now skeleton. Is that okay? I'm feeling self-conscious, to be honest. I might stand in.
No, we'll have the sex scene be shot without us in
with the sunlight away
in that form.
Yeah.
I do think that one of us has to have a tentacle beard.
A what? A tentacle beard.
Yeah.
Oh, like Davy Jones. Okay. Do you want?
Yeah, we need to
wait.
Get,
do you want to?
Get, I do.
Okay. Yeah,
maybe it's not a beard though. Like maybe it's like my hair or something. That's how they would do. That's how you would do that. You'd give me like a
the hair is down and
tentacle something, some kind of CGI tentacles, because we got a big budget for this, right?
Naturally.
Kind of budget.
Yeah.
We've got a crazy absurd budget. Yeah. So I want CGI tentacle hair.
Okay, and I am saying, July, don't you fucking come near me with that tentacle hair. It's not happening.
No, we're like co-topping. So my first scene that I shot for Brazzers was with Angela White, and Angela White said, she said, "I'm the main girl and you're the hot girl." Every scene there's like a main girl and a hot girl. There's like or I'm the hot girl and you're the main girl. Like there's a main girl. There's like in this story, the main character, she's the main girl. She's the hot girl, right? Yeah. We are like the ghouls that make her look good.
Are we talking about sex or are we talking about like the plot of the movie? Okay, sex. Ghouls,
so you watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you know how there are wrestlers that like they're not necessarily they're not the high book. They're not on the top of the bill.
No, the main event.
They're really good wrestlers because they're really good at making other wrestlers look good.
Absolutely. Oh,
like they're really
okay. Yeah.
I strive for that in porn.
So your job is to make the main girl look good.
And of course I'm looking good too, because I'm that's, you know, I'm also her.
Yeah.
Like I'm also hot. Like I want to be very, very hot. But like, and in general, this is very often the role of a male talent. Like male talent, that's what almost their whole job is to make the girl look good.
Okay.
Whatever that looks like. So,
Right.
you know, like fucking the shit out of her or whatever. If that makes her
Okay.
look good, that's what you
Yeah.
do. And so in some threesomes, it would be like two girls on a guy, right? The guy's making both the girls look good. And then sometimes in this one
Yeah.
though, I would be in more of a top position. I would be in more of a like, because I'm, you know, I don't know, because we're a team.
So we're a team, right?
We're a team and we are showcasing our main character who is at the top billing of the movie, and
Right.
she's the one that people are going to see. So we really got to like be gross with her. So like the way I see it is like when I am playing that character, I'm actually the audience. I'm like what the
Right.
audience wants to do to her. I'm a perv. Like I am the
Yeah.
pervert
Yeah.
that
Okay.
gets to enact the audience's fantasy. Right?
Yes, I get you.
Like
Okay.
so in this role, like you and I would still end up hooking up doing stuff. I won't touch you with my tentacles. We'd probably end up doing some stuff too, but like it would primarily be about us focusing on her.
And
yeah,
be
that's how I would
gross and
see
stuff.
it. Yeah.
So like,
be gross and stuff.
I'll
and
nosebleed on her and stuff, and just like just like pick my nose every now and again.
It's so funny because blood is completely forbidden in porn productions. Like you cannot depict blood.
Not even just you, but like, is it a thing of like, oh no, people would do it if they could, but it's just not.
People would do it if they could.
Oh, would they?
It's like it's a credit card company thing. There's all these rules about what we're allowed to depict, and if you stray too, they're not even hard rules because they're not laws, but they're things where like credit card companies won't work with you if you don't do certain things. And so this is the reason why like porn in general is just not as like extreme as it used to be. There's a lot of things that we're like, there's just a lot of restrictions that we have to deal with. And to be fair, like there are a lot of restrictions. Like things like non-consent are things that are like very, very, very hard to depict, or you have to depict them in very specific ways. Things like familial relations. This is why the step is really you have to establish that it's step. It's like required. Of course, like if you work on HBO,
you can
work on Game of Thrones, you can depict whatever you want, right? That's fine. You can depict whatever you want. Blood, just absolutely no blood. You just cannot depict blood at all.
I should point out, because we were talking about this weird Pirates of the Caribbean parody sort of thing. Paul is knocking on the door. He's so red. He's so nervous. He saw the movie.
Oh yeah, he's nervous. Yeah.
I presume it's because it's a very warm island. Like you have bikinis or whatever you wear when it's really warm, right?
Yeah.
He spotted you one day and was just like, just can't. Poor Paul. He knocks on your door. Knock. I'm not going to look at you for this moment.
Hey Paul, what's up?
Hi, director Codi. Just letting you know, I'm going on holiday there.
You okay there, Paul? You look a little sick.
No, personal space, 5 meters.
You okay?
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
I'm just asking you just to get into the scene. What are you wearing for when he walks into the house? What are you wearing at the time?
Like a tank top, no bra.
Right. Are you wearing pants, Codi?
Yeah.
Director. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He's still looking on the floor. His hands are shaking. He's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm going on holiday there for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So I have to plane to cash. I'm just letting you know that we've built the building. We've called it the I won't be able to say this right. The cathedral.
Yeah.
We're forcing it a bit,
right.
but it looks good. Sorry, he pulls on. Just before I go, I actually took a look at the budget again because it cost 5 billion to make. Turns out there was a minus sign in front of the 10 billion, so we actually have 15 billion in debt. The International Monetary Fund is asking, how are you going to make money? Anyway, I better go for the plane. I'll see you in 69. I mean, in 5 weeks, and he runs out the door. His legs are weak.
Oh, okay. Well, no wonder. He just gave me some pretty bad news.
Yeah. So
So,
you're actually 15 billion in debt. He's
Jesus
gonna,
Christ.
yeah. How are you gonna make money?
Well, are we making any money off of the sale of the movie that we produced? Probably not 15 billion.
You don't have to figure out how to make 15 billion all in one. It's just how you like starting to pay it back. You know, what's the extra revenue?
Yeah,
Would you be unhappy if I told you the movie flopped?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay. Like, I'm sure you
I didn't
enjoyed
really
the
make it to
filmmaking.
be I didn't really make it to be yeah. Good
That
art is rarely profitable.
exactly. It's too highbrow for people.
It's too highbrow.
Yeah, so that's not making money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Any
that's
idea what
reasonable.
would you start? How would you make money?
Um,
Elon Musk is coming back. No,
I mean, I could escort what what do we mean?
for
What do we
Elon
mean?
Musk,
Not for Elon, not necessarily for Elon. Well, if he could pay off the whole debt, sure.
he would pay it off, and I'm going to say for 24 hours.
$15 billion?
For,
Yeah.
For 24
Look,
hours of
So
no sleeping. And
I would fuck 1,000 men for $15 billion
okay.
in one day. Like here's the thing. Like I'm a whore. So part of that is that you have to be like, you don't have to, but like part of that is that like there's probably a price for most things, especially if they're safe. As long as they're safe, I'm not in any danger. I'm not gonna be murdered or something in this space.
I'm just letting you know, Paul was outside the door and had a heart attack when you said you're a whore. He's after collapsing.
Yeah.
Poor man is dead.
So before I got into the industry, this was kind of like one of the impetus for it, right? I was talking to my friend who was a cam model at the time and still is. And I was saying, it's always so funny to me when people will say like, oh, would you suck a stranger's dick for $50,000 or for $1 million, And I'm always like, people, $1 million? Yeah, of course I would.
Change your
course
fucking
I would.
life.
A more interesting question is like, how little would you charge?
Yeah.
Right? And in the process of us talking about this, my friend was like, you live in a state with ranches and brothels. Like,
oh, you could
the price that you're charging is like kind of reasonable. Like, and I think that some people like they just like can't even fathom it. They can't even go there, And like I'm like, I mean, $15 billion. If we're $15 billion, I think even somebody reprehensible.
Fair, but I'm gonna add in some little details. First of all, it's gonna last the whole thing from the moment he grabs you is like 18 minutes from start to finish. Okay,
Yeah
24 hours, you have to be awake the entire time.
I have to talk to him, huh?
You have to talk to him, and also there is constant eye contact. Like,
oh my god,
no, where's the whore now?
Oh my god, I
constant
love
eye contact, one position, face to face, constant eye contact.
I could handle it, and the truth is that I would talk so much shit afterward that it would almost be worth it. Like I would have to go in with like a secret identity. Like I'd be like, okay, today we're playing the role.
Like,
I'd have to disassociate.
Yeah,
I'd be like, okay, I'm a spy.
But
I'm a spy collecting intel.
You have to compliment him.
I'm gonna learn all of the oh my god. I don't know if I'm capable. I don't know if I'm capable.
And no, do you know what the thing is? It's not even you have to compliment him. You have to sit there while he compliments himself about how much he sated you. Eye contact. Don't be breaking eye contact. It's $1 billion off the list if you keep breaking eye contact.
24 hours is a long time too. Like I could do that for like 3 hours, and that would be a lot. 24 hours would be it would be a really tough. It'd be a really tough.
You'd do it for your country?
It would. I don't know. It would be a tough choice. It'd be a tough choice.
Okay.
It'd be a tough choice, but in this country, we don't look down on whores, and if it's the
I don't think people would like. Your reputation isn't going to be damaged from doing it. It's just you will have to do it. You will know.
It's just that I would have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously though, Paul has died. And hey, I did think, because, okay, I'm just getting it on record. You're willing to entertain, in every way, entertain Elon Musk for 15 billion for one full day.
Yeah.
How terrible. Do you know
Willing
how
to
awful that man
entertain.
is? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm not appreciating that. I just I know that there are probably a lot of other sex workers that would be like, no, I have standards, but I think $15 billion
Lads,
is too
we can
much
help
money to
people.
not
Yeah.
entertain. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not that convicted. Like
And do
what is that to me? It's an experience. It's whatever he wants it to be. At the end of the day, it's $15 billion for me. And like I think I would be foolish not to entertain it. I am pragmatic.
would you like a nice gift then for doing that? At the end of
Yes.
it, you are allowed, for some reason, and it's not even a kink of his, by the way. You're allowed to do this. It's over before he gets
Oh,
on
I
his
get to
plane.
like shoot him in the foot or something.
I was gonna say you're allowed to kick him really hard up the ass, like a good boot up the ass. You
Yeah.
seem to want to shoot him in the foot. This is where the culture, the American Irish culture, is different. I wanted to kick up the ass. You wanted to, yeah,
I don't know. What do you
blow
think
his
he
foot off.
deserves?
I think it's more exciting to boot someone up the ass if you're really annoyed by him.
I don't want to touch him anymore.
He'll be clothed and you can wear a big boot.
Yeah, plus I just think a gun would hurt a lot more.
Okay, you can maim him. Fucking hell. I was just
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right, you're allowed
Okay.
to maim him.
Then definitely.
Yeah, you can maim him, but not life-threatening. Just a limp.
Not a life-threatening, just like graze his ear.
Yeah,
Just
you can
okay.
graze his ear.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so after the whole bad thing there, people
Okay.
think that they would love to celebrate you. Your birthday's coming up. They want to celebrate you, right? Director Cody has saved the day and has made 15 billion in one night for unspeakable acts with Elon Musk.
I did unspeakable acts for my country.
Yes, with. Oh, sorry, you're on TV confirming what's happened. That's
Oh,
why I was like,
yes.
well, who did you do it
Oh,
with?
yes. With uh Elaine Elon Musk, I think.
I
Yeah.
see you've taken on his style of speaking. So they want to celebrate you on your birthday. How should they do that?
How are they gonna do that?
Do you want parades?
Yeah, something like that could be fun. Something like a big
Parade orgy at the
sounds
Cody.
awesome.
Cody.
Yeah,
from up to
there
the-
could be like, an orgy sounds like a lot of work, a lot of energy.
You don't
I
have to
want
plan
something
it.
that I can like, yeah, I want something that I can, yeah, I want somebody to organize something where the people can have a lot of fun, with like an orgy of some type, but a parade mostly the parade, and I want, yeah, just a fun like a fun celebration like that.
Do you want to invite Paul's widow?
Paul died?
Yeah, he had a heart attack when you shouted, "I'm a whore."
That doesn't mean that he died.
He did. He was a very
did.
repressed man. Yeah, sadly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she wants to come, she can come. Yeah. She's of course invited.
Hey, if you keep talking like that, she'll have a heart attack. She is just as yeah, no,
Well,
I
then
wouldn't say
she should
that.
know. She should know what's
Attend.
coming. She should know. She should know what's coming and who's coming.
Right. Yeah.
She can attend if she would like to attend. She certainly doesn't have to. You're
harassing a widow.
grieving to do. So like
Right.
she should know that she's welcome.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
okay, yeah, we'll send
not.
a letter.
Yeah. Yeah, she can come.
So you have a parade. Everyone is going to be out in Codi Vore masks, right?
Oh,
Celebrating.
cool. I'm gonna be out in a Codi Vore mask too.
You are the first person, and I'm delighted. You're the first person
Really?
who's gone. Go for it. Everyone else naturally goes, no, I don't want to see my face and thousands of people at a parade.
I want them to wear
that.
my mask, but then I want to wear the mask too.
Fucking crazy. But look, I absolutely adore it. But okay, that's fantastic, right? Everyone is celebrating again the fog of black magic orgy sex, and which is a sentence I knew I'd say, is covering the island. Elon can no
Yes.
longer find the island.
Yeah, great.
There you go. I'll give good news and all. I have to ask though.
Plus, he's got a limp now.
Now he's got a limp, both between his legs and part of a leg. At some point, you have to realize. I know you want to be buried in the cathedral, but you have to figure out, or It's hard to say. Cathedral. I'm kind of forcing that, aren't I?
Yeah, it's a little bit of it. I like it though.
Okay, that's good.
Can I have one of those compliments, by the way?
I think you transcend humor.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
No,
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I have to ask though, your successor, you have to figure out who it is. What I will say is it has to be someone in real life.
It has to be someone in real
Yeah,
life.
we
Okay.
can't just make up someone now. But who would you
Mhm.
like? Would you give the island over to someone, or would you wait until you like pass away and then they can figure it out? Or well, do you
I
tell
would
someone?
at some
Yeah.
point. At some point, I would start training someone. Like I would, like
Okay.
there would be someone kind of slated for that is being slowly introduced to that. That's how you gotta have
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
smooth transition
Who-
of power. Otherwise, there's problems.
Who would you
So,
ask?
and I wouldn't want to be in charge the whole time. I would eventually want to be
You
able
retire.
to retire from
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
You stay on the island
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a very special, important person on the island. I'm just not in
You're
charge.
kind of like Queen Mother. You're like
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
You're like Spielberg. You produce everything now, and you're like, I just put my name to it. It's fine. You're good. So who would you have
exactly.
as the heir?
Well, I feel like that's kind of tricky because I would need to be, because it'd have to be someone that was significantly younger than me, right?
We're
'Cause
gonna
otherwise,
we're gonna bullshit the age thing. We won't worry about
we're
that.
gonna
People,
bullshit the age.
yeah. People have said like Betty White, and I was like, sure thing. When so yeah.
Okay, so we get to bullshit the age. They don't have to be a Zoomer or a
No, they can.
They don't have to be someone that's already very young.
No, I'm
and,
not asking you to pick
that
a
I wouldn't-
4-year-old to like plan.
Yeah, because they
No.
kind of have to be a 4-year-old. Okay,
Yeah, no.
let's. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I just.
Do you have names or do you have no names and you're like, who the fuck is worthy of my island?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm
really?
feeling like, who the fuck? Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, like like my friends, like I have a couple of friends and family that like my partner I would trust. But
I forgot to
also
say, your partner's on the island the whole time, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
I feel like I feel like my partner can't count though, because like
It's
again,
just,
then they
yeah.
would be so much younger than me. I don't know. I think I I think my partner wouldn't like that job actually to some
Really?
extent. It would just require so much socializing that would be
Oh, really? They're not.
unfun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Any celebrity outside of
yeah.
the
See,
industry?
I have like this such strong feeling about celebrities where I'm just like never meet your heroes, you know? Like
Mm.
they seem so cool and then you're never sure how cool they actually are in real life.
Yeah.
And also because like it's a lot of work, it's a lot of responsibility. Not everybody really
You don't want to like nominate someone and then they're like, fuck's sake.
yeah,
Why
somebody
am
that
I
doesn't
here?
want that job.
Yeah.
I actually do kind of like to be in leadership positions. I enjoy
Really?
it. So I would probably enjoy something like that. But
Mm.
you know who I think would almost just pick up a coworker who would pick up the island exactly where it is and probably
Mm.
just keep it going would be Little Puck. I'm not like crazy close with Little Puck, but I know she's really cool, down to earth person, and she would take care of an island, I think.
God, I'm half tempted now
And then
to
of
try.
course
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not including like my close friends because for one, I know all my close friends' deep dark flaws.
Right.
But for
Yeah.
two, it feels like almost like a nepotistic kind of like, which is fine, of course.
You just danced
because it's
around a
my-
parade of your faces in the audience, and now
Yeah.
you're worried about seeming a bit.
That's just celebration. That's
Of
just
me.
celebration. But yeah, I think that she would probably do similar, like she would probably have similar rules and pick things
reckon?
up
Yeah.
around the same place. She would at least whoever it would be somebody who could preserve the temple. That would be the most important thing.
Oh,
Like that
okay.
they preserve the history of the building.
But I'm curious. Little Puck. Obviously, that's
Puck.
not her name. Is she little? Where is the little?
She's little. It's just her name. That's just
Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah.
username.
Fair enough.
That's what she goes by. That's her handle is Little
Yeah.
Puck. She's another performer, of course.
Right. Yeah.
You'll look her up. You'll look her up now. Now
Oh,
you'll look her
actually,
up.
now I
I
look her
think
up.
you will end up looking her up and seeing It would probably be her or Summer, but I don't think
Pe-
Summer needs that kind of responsibility. I think she should not have it. My friend Summer, my close friend Summer.
Oh, she's
I don't
not
think she. I don't think I would. I think
Yeah.
she would take it. She would take it. But I want her to have a more relaxed life.
she'd take it out
I
of
want her to
duty.
have a.
Oh, jeez.
I want her to have a life where she doesn't have to take so much duty.
Little Puck is a cosplayer as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute, 17 times award-winning crit. Sorry, I'm getting all nosy now.
She's
Yeah, she
wonderful.
Jesus. She does a lot of
She's
dressing up.
she's really cool. Yeah, she does. She produces that all too.
What?
That's not like other production companies. She produces.
Oh,
So
that's
she
her own
finds the
stuff.
people she hires. She writes scripts. Like she works. She
Oh.
really works.
It's like She-Hulk or something. Fair play to her. Jesus, a lot of effort.
Yeah, she's got no. They're huge efforts, huge undertakings. Like most of the time when somebody in our industry is like, "Let's collaborate," it's like, okay, we're gonna go to a hotel room and set up a tripod, or like we're gonna have somebody come and hold the camera. And for her, it's like, yeah, well, I have a script that I wrote. Here is my
Beautiful.
breakdown of what we're doing for the day. Here, I'm gonna hire this person. We're gonna shoot at this location. We have the studio booked. Like it's a whole thing, and she produces. Like she
And-
really and stars. She's very, very capable.
Okay, no offense. I think her parade is going to be absolutely blow yours out of the water. It's gonna look
Yeah,
amazing.
she's gonna do all kinds of shit I wouldn't
Fucking
do.
Crazy. Okay.
She'll go. She does. She's a burner too. So she'll do. Oh yeah, it'll get crazier. Burning Man. Burning Man.
Oh, right.
She goes to Burning
okay.
Man.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Cody, I'm not calling you Director Cody anymore, but of Untitled Island sounded lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so
This was
much
fun.
for doing this.
Thank
Again,
you.
where do people find you online? It is on Blue Sky and other
Just
places.
look up my name. Codivore.
All right.
Codi Vore.
Yes.
And I am, I mean, I don't think I can list my adult links. Most platforms don't like you listing adult links, but you could assume on most platforms where
sure.
you would find adult
Yeah.
content, you could probably find me. And but also on, Twitter or
And at this point in
Instagram
time,
or
anyone
Blue
who's using the
Sky.
internet surely knows how to, Google search enough to find. Yeah.
If
So
you- Look
okay,
me up.
cool. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to somehow pick out one or two out of context quotes.
Yay.
To blame Sven on. If people don't follow you, what punishment do they get on the island?
Ooh, if they don't follow me on the
In
They're
real life,
gonna-
what would be the punishment on Untitled
yeah,
Island?
in real life, if you don't
Mhm.
follow me, the thing is, it's just gonna come back around to bite you. You don't know when it's gonna happen. It's like a fate thing.
Mm,
Like something's gonna go wrong, and you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, oh, this is because I didn't follow
the black
Cody.
magic. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
That's
It's
working
just
there.
gonna come
Ah,
around. It's gonna come around in its own way, and the fear of it is part of it.
It's
The
a
knowing, the lingering knowing, like, oh fuck, I didn't follow Cody, and that's why
that
I got
my
a
mother
flat
left
tire
me.
today.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Flat tire. Yeah.
Yeah,
better.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
That's
the
why I
black
got
magic.
pulled over today. Yeah. What?
Right. That's the black magic working.
Yeah, it is.
It's
is.
a very
Yes.
bitter orgy. It's a very bitter.
No, it's it's protection.
Yeah.
It's actually it's specifically it's returning of energy. So if you send bitterness to me, it just bounces right off of me because of my protection. Bounces
You're
right
glue.
off of me, right back to you.
Okay.
Any bitterness you feel, it's not my bitterness, it's your bitterness coming back around. If you send love, positivity, dollars, you will receive back from the universe love,
Right.
positivity, dollars.
Okay.
That's my belief.
Do you want
That's
to
how my
hug
black magic works.
Do you want to hug the screen and I'll hug the screen as well? And that's how.
Yay!
I'm not actually. What are you doing? Thank you. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.